one might go with it, may not go with it, but I don't know. If the math is math, and let it math. But entertainers, beware of with Jas Prince Jr. when he talked about let's go shoot some dice. Because the loaded dice crew of 3 Cam Wolf and Big Caprice.
Hey, hold on. Let me get over here by this thing. Every time this in the room, I'm losing money now.
It wasn't about no dice game.
What to do with the business is, people? It's your boy That Way with Jack Travis to be precise. And you know how we do, you know how we doing. We back in this thing again, you understand me, man? All right, our topic of discussion today, man. But before I get into that, I guess everybody that like what I'm doing on this page, like and subscribe to this content, man, and help a player get in that algorithm a little more. You did what I'm saying. Now, the topic we're going to discuss today, man, it's a couple of different facets, a lot of different players in this thing. It harkens back to the takeoff being killed situation out there in Houston, man, after this dice game. Now, this is a nefarious dice game. Once we get to the end of this content, you'll see what I mean. I've got a couple of different videos. You dig what I'm saying? We've got the dice game video. We've got the Prince boys talking about the situation. We've got a video from Yellow Beezy. And then the main part of the content, we have about 15, 20 minutes of Whack 100 talking. Now, I don't purport to be a fan of Whack 100 because a lot of times he seems like he's just a clickbait type of guy, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the California politics over Cuz head look like, you dig what I'm saying? Apparently he was a reputed gang member back in the day, but some niggas say he's from Encino or something like that. I don't know. I heard some niggas clowning him saying like you ain't really from the hood like that, but I don't know, man. I ain't from Cali. I don't really care. But aside from his usual hot or cold takes, however you want to call him, he came with a story that came to him from by way of someone called him or what have you. I won't spoil what he's got to say, but it's a very interesting story, man. And once you look at these couple of pieces of footage I got put with it, it makes for a compelling story, I must say. So, all the players, though, man, like I said, we've got Duke the Jeweler, we've got Boosie, we've got Jas Prince Jr., we've got Yellow Beezy, we've got Takeoff, we've got Quavo, we've got Lil Cam, Big Caprice. We got a couple of different players, man. But we're going to get ready and get this footage started. This first video I'm going to show you is going to be from the dice game that Boosie was involved in when, after that, the unfortunate events happened with Duke the Jeweler. So let's get into that right now. All right, so in that clip, man, you see that Duke the Jeweler standing there with plenty bread in his hand, winning good bread. Boosie is standing over his shoulder. At some point, you kind of see Boosie put a look on his face as if, bro was racking up in there. You dig what I'm saying? Now, the story goes that Duke was having a very good night on the dice table right there, right? But apparently, it was not what it appeared. Now, Duke wasn't doing anything nefarious. But from what we understand may have been going on at this dice table and with Jas Prince Jr. and shooting dice, period, there's a reason that Duke went on a winning streak. Unbeknownst to him, he had been passed the cheat code. Let's put it that way. We have a reaction video, the video that Boosie put out in reaction to Tadeu's death. So I won't get too much into spoiling what he had to say. I'll come back and I'll opine. You dig what I'm saying after he finished saying what he said. So let's get into that.
What happened to him, bro? He was walking to his car or something. Some dude tried to rob him. Some dude tried to rob him. Some dudes had tried to rob me and walked off by himself, bro. I had just met dude yesterday. This niggas try to rob dude, man. Dude must ain't get up.
Bootsy, he was walking to his car, and that's when he got gunned down. According to Bootsy, he has no idea of what happened and was
The
surprised.
shots, but it like they was far away in the parking lot. He must have went to his car or something, bro.
All right, so in that video, you see Boosie on the private, I imagine, maybe, I don't know, maybe flying commercial. But he's talking about the death of Duke the Jeweler. And he's saying, you know, I had just met him that day. He was supposed to make a piece for me. And he's like, apparently it happened once we all left the concert and he walked to his car. But, you know, I kind of find it to be strange. If, you know, you just met the guy, he jeweled up like that. He was about to make a piece for you. You done brought him out to the concert. You know what I'm saying? All that. But then, you know, he just peels off by himself and walks out to his car. And then he gets robbed. And then you hear Boosie say the shots seemed like they were far away. But he had just said that, you know, we just came from the thing. And I guess bro peeled off and went to his car. So for Boosie not to have any eyes on him, don't know what direction this dude went. For this guy to be draped up and dripped out in all of them jewels and money on him like that and just get away from the pack. You know, some of that just seems like reckless movement, man. Now, it may have happened, but, you know, in my head on the swivel mind, you know, some of those things just, you know, on the surface, they appear a bit nefarious. Like I say, man, when you look and see at the look that Boosie had on his face. Now, I'll let Whack 100 explain the details all into it because I don't want to spoil the video, but once he gets to explaining, all these things will kind of fit together, man. So yeah, I thought it was a kind of weird story about, you know, how that came about and how they were just so disconnected from bro when this shit happened to him and they didn't hit it, you know what I'm saying? And Boosie didn't really seem, and I guess it's not his partner, no one he's known for a while, so he wouldn't be too fucked up about it, but you know, he didn't really seem to be like, damn, bro, I just met the dude and then he dead as soon as he finished. You know, we leaving the stage and all that. So, you know, I thought it had a wild little vibe. But I hadn't paid attention to it in a while. But once this new stuff came up, it caused me to look back into it, man. So, rolling right along, you dig what I'm saying? We have the video that everyone's seen from Quavo and Takeoff when they were out there shooting dice. You know what I'm saying? And so, there's an interesting couple of moments in there. You'll see the exchange between Quavo and one of the Prince people, and you know, we kind of know the whole layout behind that. It was about them. They kept asking them about basketball, but they were hitting them on the dice game all at the same time. You dig what I'm saying? So let's get into that video, man, and I'll come back with more. Let's go.
Check it. Hold on, look. Check it. Take it down. Hold on, listen, man. They know y'all, but they're not going to be disrespectful like that. But they're not going to be disrespectful. Even with basketball.
Man, I'm kidding about no basketball, bro. You just play basketball. You just saw me play basketball. Y'all niggas just in the gym. Play like that, bro. Don't play like that, bro. Hey, let go. I ain't finna sit there.
All right, so as I said, that's the video that everyone saw. That was the TMZ version. And you see Quavo at the table shooting dice. He's getting hit pretty heavy. And in reference to getting his money back instead of shooting more dice or, you dig what I'm saying? They keep talking about playing basketball. Quavo like, man, you saw me play basketball yesterday, bro. We played yesterday. Why you keep asking me about basketball? Nigga, we shooting dice. I'm losing. I'm trying to get my bread back. It's nighttime. We're not going to play no ball. I ain't going to be here tomorrow to play ball. Nigga, we're not playing ball. I'm trying to get my money right now. You know what I'm saying? So Quavo gets upset and he's just like, before I even keep arguing with y'all niggas, y'all being disrespectful, you know what? Hey, crew, let's go. They proceed to walk outside, and before, it's not clear if there was a punch thrown first or what have you, but this guy ends up shooting Takeoff. I guess like once in the back of the head. You sort of see Takeoff right there, his dress, you see him go down, and the video, that's pretty much it for that. For somebody, I'm wondering, the dude just have his hand on his gun and he was nervous and he slipped. But it's like, why would you shoot Takeoff? Wasn't even the one shooting dice. He wasn't the one arguing. I don't know if he was the quiet turnt nigga and so he went to throw a punch first, but it just doesn't seem any reason to shoot Takeoff. Now, I'm not advocating for Quavo to be shot, but I'm saying, why would the gun be focused on Takeoff of all people? You dig what I'm saying? I hadn't really went into the outcomes of that trial, man, to really know what the DJ Pat, I think the dude got DJ Pat or something like that. To know what happened to him. I think the trial may still be ongoing. Forgive me for not knowing the particular details of it. But again, that was the video that we all saw when the unfortunate events happened with Takeoff a while back. And so that sparked, you fast forward to now, which is the main point of this whole video, man. Again, we have WAC 100. WAC 100 is going to lay out a compelling story, man. And it sounds damn believable. You dig what I'm saying? It's all wrapped around Jas Prince and this shooting dice game. It's supposed to be some loaded dice going around in the building. And, he's going to piece a couple of things together. And it's like, damn. It makes for a compelling story. So, without further ado, I present to you WAC 100.
I gotta do my research, see what Julie might have been down there shooting dice. But nevertheless, to all the entertainers, Dukes of Hazzard was one of my favorite shows, right? I don't know if y'all watched that. I'm thinking about Daisy Dukes for a reason. I don't know why I said that. One might go with it, may not go with it, but I don't know. If the math is math, and let it math. But entertainers, beware of with Jas Prince Jr. when he talking about let's go shoot some dice. Because the loaded dice crew at 3 Cam Wolf and Big Caprice. We know Lil Cam in there because I believe somehow, some way he was caught up in the dice situation. Rest in peace, Takeoff. I don't know what's going on. But what I do know this, Jas Prince Jr. got a whole thing that when y'all come into town, hold on, bro. Didn't they say Fifth Ward earlier that day shooting dice?
Yep.
That's a fact. That word been out, Wack. That word been out. We been out that memo.
And then, so this I've been getting hit all day, and it got to the point at the thing with Quavo like that is the dice. That's what this nigga Jas Prince Jr. boy, these niggas got all kind of shit going on down there. They say he said the jeweler nigga got past the dice. He didn't even know the motherfuckers was loaded. He just think he hitting. These niggas is mad as a motherfucker because they like, nigga, how you pass this nigga the loaded dice on us? Spy 35 said his name was Duke the jeweler.
Yeah, Duke the jeweler, the guy killed before you went to that show.
So
Same thing they do down here in Atlanta.
Killed after the show.
Boozy was involved in that.
He got killed after the dice game when he left the dice game.
So wait, I thought they robbed Duke for jury. They didn't rob him for jury.
No,
man,
remember they called him outside the car, outside the stadium. Remember, they called him outside the car, and he still had his bag of jury. He still had everything. He had everything on.
Hey, Wack, let me tell you what thing happened.
Oh, wait. No. See, the nigga called me yesterday. Listen, bro. Y'all remember a week ago, I told you the bitch called me and told me he heard that nigga Junior on the balcony talking, and the motherfucker said 80 to 100. Okay, I'm gonna let my people know. Called another nigga, said, yo, stay from over there. And people just called me. They finna get to work. They gonna pick up 80 to 100 niggas. My man yesterday told me they picked up 88 niggas in Houston. This nigga Junior, I think Junior done got his ass caught up, and I think this nigga working. And they hit the Fifth Ward too. I told you the nigga already got an issue about his daddy down there on whatever that, all that shit he was telling me down there. Right? So they say Junior take is 30% of the loaded dice scheme.
Well, they been doing that hustle though. They been doing that shit since 2000. They do that down here.
Nah,
That's
ain't no
old.
day. We talking about Houston. When entertainers come into Houston, this nigga gets them like he hosted them, and he drives them to shooting dice with these 3 niggas who was his loaded dice crew: Lil Cam, Wolf, and Big Caprice.
Hey, Wack, watch your phone. Watch how many entertainers gonna hit you like, you know what? I've been down there and I ain't never win no games. Or gonna start clicking.
If you're a motherfucking artist, entertainer, and you been down there to Houston with the hosting of Jas Prince Jr., and that nigga led you to a dice game, and you was getting hit for all your shit, and you remember 3 niggas by the name of Big Caprice, Wolf, or Lil Cam, y'all need to get on Jas Prince Jr. bumper, because it was a lineup. Y'all need to holler at that nigga, because his people done told me inside, he said, what? We the one give him the motherfucking loaded dice.
Who goddamn Quavo was arguing with before he walked off?
I think the argument was about the dice.
But who he was arguing with though?
I don't know.
Lil Cam.
Oh, was he?
They say he was arguing with Lil Cam when he was like, I already don't play basketball. I don't want to talk about no motherfucking basketball. He was like, don't play like that. Bro, don't play like that. Then he was like, hey, let me get up out of here before I hurt somebody. That's when he walked off.
Who walked off?
That's when Quavo walked off.
So what Lil Cam and so he was shooting dice with Lil Cam. He wanted a loaded dice nigga.
Yeah, he was arguing with him about the dice. That's why Mike Prince was like, hey bro, they not gonna be you. If you listen to the video, he was like, they not gonna be disrespectful. They not gonna be disrespectful. Old boy got to talking shit to him. Quavo was hot.
Oh shit. So what Lil Cam in jail for right now? Cause the other DJ niggas, they say his bullet, he in there for the murder. The DJ
who violated his probation or some shit.
But Lil Cam was a nigga that, so Lil Cam had the loaded dice. But the Jas Prince Jr. behind all this shit. This motherfucker, dirty dog.
Think about it, bro. He gonna get 30% regardless. You see what I'm saying?
He get 30% of the take of the loaded dice.
Yeah, so he gonna get his money.
10,000, he's seeing 3,000.
We'll shoot dice at the funeral.
Yeah, but he got the loaded dice. He got the whole setup. Is the nigga? He got 3 niggas that's gonna rotate with the dice.
Man, you know how that shit do. When nigga be like, put out.
He brings the entertainers.
Right.
And persuades them to shoot the dice.
Right.
And boom.
He rotate. He rotating 3 different niggas. He got 3 different shooters rotating. You got 3 different shooters rotating. Then you got the side bend. Then you got niggas who calling it. Then you got niggas who kicking dice. Come on, bro. This is down south shit. That shit can go on all night. Before you know it, you be done lost 200,000-300,000. You be done lost 200,000-300,000 easy.
And he's in 30% of 300 is 90.
There you go.
This is a cold nigga.
Yeah, that's a cold ass setup.
It's a cold. This motherfucker. This nigga stay in the middle of some shit. Yeah, they hitting, but I tell you what, they getting off the nigga. Cause they running the info.
He ain't the only one that do that. That's why them niggas always be saying change the dice. He ain't the only one that do that.
Nah, he the only one we know that's
Nah, you missing the point though, bro. He the only motherfucker that's luring the entertainers in, my nigga. You missing the point. We don't give a fuck about what a nigga doing in the projects. Nigga deal with that in the projects. But when niggas is flying into Houston because they got a show, dude using the rap a lot, mob tie shit, we got you. Take it to eat over here. We gonna go to this club over here. We got you about some shit. Nigga, you wanna shoot some dice? My man's didn't wanna. And he leading the niggas to the loaded dice crew. That's his crew that he's seeing 30% of. And I be goddamn it, one of them I had, this little Cam dude is one of them, along with Wolf and a nigga named Big Caprice.
Okay, I see where you going with it.
The immediate team. And you got to get that out there. We got to alert the motherfucking entertainers, bro. They may not want to fraternize with that nigga when they get to Houston, bro.
That's whack going up ASAP.
Yeah. Jas Prince Jr. scams the industry. Entertainers beware. Rappers beware. Well, you right. Niggas gonna hear this shit and be like, nigga, them was the 3 niggas that I was shooting against. Cold niggas.
Yeah, that's gonna be different. If them same 3 niggas is always the same 3 niggas,
That's his team.
yeah, that's weird.
That's the team. Crazy, but they hit me like the chick hit me. She said, whack, boom, 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 boom. Next thing you know, I'm telling y'all, motherfucking somebody coming, this motherfucker said, nigga, they just picked up 50 niggas. And they told me they picked up another 30-something, 38 niggas, some crazy shit. Said, whack, they scooped up 88 motherfuckers or some shit. He said, so how the fuck did that broad know to tell you that before it happened? Because we heard you talking about it. Then the next day, nigga, the sweep happened. Yeah. Damn. Okay, the spies is...
It sounds like they lined the jewel up the same way Big U lined up Gilly.
Yeah, that's a fact. He damn sure did that. Wax, that's the jeweler that got killed during the Boosie dice game. Ooh,
Yep.
So he was shooting against Boosie and he got past the loaded dice. So, oh shit. His name was Duke the Jeweler. They said Boosie set him up. Now your story makes more sense. He died with all his jewelry on. Lil Cam was shooting that night when Takeoff died too. They're saying DJ Pat Bullet was a bullet that killed Takeoff. Also, Cam was the one shooting dice, so he had to load the dice. Now, for Boosie, they must have switched
It
the
wasn't
dice up. Either they
a
was gonna have a
situation
nigga.
that
No.
it turned out to be. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, me saying I'm de-escalating, I'm basically just telling nephew, like, hey, it ain't worth talking about. You're like, man, you don't want to talk about basketball. It ain't, leave it alone. Stop talking about it. Period. Like, stop talking about basketball. You don't want to talk about basketball? Stop. Like, what?
Yup. Niggas gonna hear this shit if it was them 3 niggas.
Remember in the interview, the nigga said he didn't know who the jeweler was. So it might have been for Boosie and they passed it to the nigga. And he hit their ass.
Bro, why would you kill a nigga and leave him with all that damn jewelry on? That don't make sense.
That's crazy. Maybe did they get the money? I wonder. Let me get my man. Did they take his money? Hold on.
No, they didn't take his money. They left everything.
Nah, you don't know that nigga. When Duke the Jeweler was killed, did they rob him of anything? Cause if a nigga didn't come there with 200 cash on him, he wanted in the dice game. Nigga, when they find him, they ain't expecting for him to have 200 of cash on him. Unless a nigga at the dice game stayed around to tell him about it.
But they said he had sold Boosie some jewelry that day.
Well, that don't mean Boosie gave him the money that day.
Yeah, true.
I didn't have a bunch of jewelry. Nigga, bring it by. We take care when we take care of him. Oh, shit. Look at this. Nigga. Oh. Well, let's see what else they say. Oh, this bad work. Nigga, this real time right now. Whoa. This a nigga that was dead. Look what he just told me. Fuck is my shit. Man, I miss my motherfucking woman. I think I'm gonna go home today. Look. Look, PTR. Nigga, that's real time. It was there. Yeah. Shit. He said all they took was the money. Crazy. This nigga really running around with a motherfucking loaded dice crew, bro. I bet he don't do that shit in Atlanta or Florida, no motherfucker. Well, I bet the fuck that.
Right, because I ain't never heard of no niggas doing no shit like that in Cali come playing.
No, boy, you gonna die. Boy, you
For real.
I don't even see them niggas playing with Cali artists like that. Even in
you gonna die. You know, hey, niggas be like, blood up, nigga, hold up on Paru. They be like, nigga, hold up, nigga, on Crip. Let me see these dice.
Once a nigga hit a nigga from Cali 4-5 times, it's loaded.
Yeah, off the top.
Yeah. They gonna check them dice, nigga.
Nigga line to draw down on you first. Nigga line to draw. Hey, nigga, look up at his man. See, you gotta remember, we watching each other. Soon as one go, everything go, nigga. That shit is, nigga, hold up, nigga, don't move, nigga. So what's happening with these dice? Nigga, show him 7, show 11, nigga, hold on, nigga.
Cause that's something you just can't do. You can't hit 7 4 times and 11 4 times. Yeah, nigga, something janky about these.
How's them niggas going for that type of shit?
Cause they game goofy.
That's bad work.
You got 30, 40 niggas in the dice game. And you seeing everybody else money pile up and your shit going. Your shit just dwindling away.
That's bad work.
But I see a lot of industry cats falling away from them dudes.
Nah, yeah, I think the man was telling me. He said, Wack, I think niggas is starting to catch on. He says getting to a point they don't even want to do no shows in Houston because they push up on them and they get to try to direct them and shit.
Well, if they were smart and they going through Houston, wouldn't you want to go meet up with the GDs or the Hoovers or the Houston 60s or something instead of going through them? Because they not the only ones that's running shit.
Yeah, but what it is they the popular ones. You know what I'm saying? They the ones that like be at the clubs and know that. I guess I don't know, bro. I know it's other strength down there.
Yeah.
That's why I don't worry about it. But you dirty dog, loaded dice.
All right, so there y'all have it, man. Wide random story. Wax said he got a call from a chick, I think originally, that gave him some info. Then some dude called his phone and he laid out the plan. It's loaded dice. You got 3 people in on it. They're the dice passer arounders. You dig what I'm saying? They always probably the ones up next catching phase. You dig what I'm saying? Loaded dice, you know, apparently every entertainer that goes out to Houston and ends up shooting dice. Now, we don't have a lot of these stories, but apparently pretty much every celebrity that goes out there and shooting dice in the hood with these boys end up getting their pockets hit hard. You know, when you look at that video of Boosie was the only nigga in there with his shirt off, like he's sweating. He losing big, apparently. Duke and they're killing him. Now, the story behind Duke, again, is that apparently at some point in the dice game, Duke was past the loaded dice. So he on the roll. He think he's 7-11 shouty. You dig what I'm saying? He getting bread in that motherfucker. Again, unbeknownst to him, he's got the cheat code. The story would seem to go that, you know, Boosie lost all this money and whoever else lost all this money because they gave him the cheat code, and so they go to rob him to get the money back because apparently all his jewelry was still there, his designer bags. They ain't steal the car. They just took the money. You dig what I'm saying? And when you look at that look on Boosie's face, man, it's like whether he was in on the plot or whatever, you know, maybe he was in on the plot and he like, damn, or he just mad because he getting hit, but he had a look to his body like, same thing with Quavo. Quavo apparently lost about 100 bands, you dig what I'm saying? And so, yeah, man, you know, it's apparently, this is Jas Prince's thing. And, you know, this Jas Prince dude, bro, like, you've always heard his name due to who his daddy is, but he's never appeared to be like that. You dig what I'm saying? Even when you hear him talking shit online, you dig what I'm saying? Like, he the type of nigga can't talk unless you put all his chains on when you see him. You know what I'm saying? Now, apparently his pops has got a very staunch and strong reputation out there in the Houston area, in the Texas area, in the California area out there, what have you. And a lot of niggas ride the coattails of Pops, you know what I'm saying? He already co-signed it, so he kind of paved that way. But, you know, I've heard Jas Prince, man, naming a lot of things. I hadn't seen a lot of people giving him the type of utmost respect that he thinks that he elicits, man. And, you know, when you look at the parameters around this thing, it makes for a very compelling story when he speaks about, you know, who got arrested first and why. And he places a lot of people in these same situations. So it sounds like a very believable story, man. I always thought it was weird about, you know, when you saw the Quavo video and they were talking about shooting dice, you know what I'm saying? It was just off that they kept talking about basketball. Like, what street nigga out here shooting dice, getting money after a concert or whatever? What the fuck are you talking about shooting basketball, my nigga? Like, it never made sense, you know what I'm saying? It definitely didn't make sense that Takeoff was the one killed. So, you know, it causes you to kind of look into it, man. And Wack is apparently came out and put all the pieces together, man. Guess bro plugged into the streets, but, you know, look into this thing, man, if you will. I got a couple of videos here at the end after the end credits. A Yellow Beezy video talking about, you know, what was going on as he was sitting there shooting dice with Jas Prince. And the other clip from the Princes when they were talking, I think they were on the Breakfast Club or something like that. But they don't seem to be a believable crew. Dad is just over gangster, you know what I'm saying? And at the age he at now, bro, I mean, niggas ain't scared of you, period. Like, niggas ain't scared of nobody out these days. They make Dracos. Niggas make switches. Down south, you can carry without a permit, so it really ain't no reason. You got stand your ground law, like, nigga, the nigga get it done, you know what I'm saying? So, but you know, Pops, swear he untouchable. He got all these gangster stories, and, you know, the sons, you know, they take that and run with it, man. But that's what we got on that story so far, man. If I hear anything else, I'll bring it back to y'all. But until then, this has been That Way with Jack Travis. Loud.
Hey, hey, Trap. Hey, these head I know tonight, goddamn, I ain't boo. Hey, they done peeled me, boy. Junior. Junior, why you let these peel me tonight, man? Hey, hold on. Let me get over here about this nigga. Every time this in the room, I'm losing money now.